Last year was my first time being in charge of everything, and I had some ideas that worked out really well. So this year, I wanted to double down and really put out a lot more. It's double the production as it was last year, um, and some of my ideas, I just came to the idea of like, well, I want to try this and try that, and everything so far looks really good. So, and I'm a big fan of the show Supernatural, and I thought, why not find a way to incorporate that? I go to the sci-fi show every year. I've seen the Supernatural stars, the tribute car, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we did something like that, paying tribute to a show that I enjoy, which also gives me access to so many different things with the lore, 15 years of lore with the show that I could write, something that the fans would appreciate too. Well, the plot of this year is there's a 3-man ghost hunting team, and one of the members a year ago came here to do some research on the Walter L. Main circus train wreck, and he disappeared. So the other 2 members of the team, myself and Hunter Hatch, we decided to hold tryouts for anybody that would be interested in becoming the 3rd member of our team, since our last one went missing. And the first thing they would be doing would be coming out here and trying out for that open spot while we're trying to figure out what happened to the last member of the team that went missing. So that's like perfect timing for us to find out. We'll use them to help us figure it out, and if they make the cut, they're on the team. But we don't know what they're going to expect when they come out here. Part of doubling down on the production value is we have 7 professional actors, Hunter and myself, multiple volunteers, staff members. In total, we have, I think, somewhere around 18 to 20 people will be involved, where last year it was less than half that. Everybody really liked the event last year, so I'm hoping they're really going to like it this year with having more help to do some of the ideas that I have. The other thing that's really cool this year is Allie came up with the idea of like, why don't we make it interactive for some of the guests, like, so they feel like they're really a part of it and they're not just standing there watching. So some of the things that I wrote in the script, we'll have looking for clues, things that they can help us with. They're going to have to be looking around to find things that will play into the story and tell us like where are we going next as we look for this missing crew member.
And a big part of what makes the event so successful is our volunteers. Just because, a lot of people don't know that our museum is a nonprofit organization. So all of these events, they're done for the community, and they're done to help out our organization and to keep us here. And we're really grateful to all the volunteers and all the patrons who come out to support the event. And our volunteer program really makes the tour, it really makes the museum what it is. And we're really grateful for that. We all love Halloween here, and it's something that we have continuously been associated with the ghost tellings and everything that belongs to the building in general, and so it's pretty fun for all of us to kind of play on that, because usually in normal museum operations we're not supposed to play on the fact that like, oh, it's haunted or the museum's haunted, but it's really fun to have like one day a year where we can really acknowledge that and play off of it.
But this year we're covering 40 some windows up with cardboard, so it is going to be way darker than it was last year.
But there are still emergency lights.
Yes, we're still covered under those. But yeah, we decided like, hey, before, depending on where the moonlight shining in, there was times where you could see things like. But the way I have things wrote is you're going to have people coming out of the darkness that you're not going to see, and then they vanish in the darkness because you can only see a few feet in front of you. So just the theatrical point of it, it's going to be constantly, people are going to be on their toes. There's not going to be time where you're just looking around and enjoying the darkness. Like you're going to enjoy the event, but you're going to get scared. And then you're going to laugh a little bit too, because there is some comedy in there too. I want everyone to have a good time. It's family friendly, though we don't. Well, what is our age? I don't know if we have like a restriction, but recommended.
Yeah, I guess the restriction or the recommendation is probably
age, yeah.
PG-13.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really say or do anything, but there is some scary places. We don't want to bring like a 5-year-old in there. I don't know. I think last year we had a couple kids, maybe 8 or 10 years old, and they were scared, but they also were interacting with us a lot, so it didn't hit them too hard. But
They were brave.
yeah, they were brave. We don't want people to come in and think they're going to hear chainsaws and things like that. Like, that's not what we're going for. It has a historical references that we bring up, but we're also doing, like, it's going to be fun. There are going to be some scary points, I hope, but they're not good. People are not going to go home and have trouble sleeping for days. It's just
we kind of wanted to avoid the direct horror.
yeah.
So
We're not going to have blood everywhere and things like that. Like, we're not doing too much that way. It's just the notion of a Halloween event that you can take your family to and have a good time and not walk away with nightmares.